welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and today we're going to learn how to do the purl stitch. And these are my knit stitches that I did in my knit stitch tutorial. Okay, I'm just going to continue from there. And with the purl stitch, well, before I get into the purl stitch, I want to point out again that your stitches are going to be on the needle in your left hand. Your right hand will be the empty needle. And all your stitches are going to be to the right side of your needle, like this. Okay. And with the purl stitch, you want this yarn on top of your needle. Okay. Because with the purl stitch, the yarn is always in front. Okay. And you're going to go in with your right needle in front. Like that. See? It goes. So your right needle will be on top of the left needle, where you're basically doing an upside down X. Okay. So again, let's make sure y'all see. It goes like this. Right on top of left. Okay. And you're going to wrap it around the right needle. And you're going to pull through the needle. And basically, that yarn you just wrapped over, the needle goes right above it. Okay? Like this. And you just pull the stitch off. So, go in. Oops, sorry about that. Wrap around. Like that. And push off. Wrap around. And push off. See? Oops, sorry. Okay. The right needle on top of the left needle. You see? That's what it's going to kind of look in between. You wrap it around the right needle. And you see that you're going right above that yarn. Like that. And you just... X. Oops. Wrap around. Go through. And take it off the hook. I mean the needle. Okay. Here you go. And you just finished the row of purl. And see all the, when you're done, it's on your left hand needle, your right hand needle, and your left hand needle is empty. And to turn, it's just like with the knit stitch. You just switch hands. Okay. And to start the next row, you're going to make sure this yarn is on top. Right needle on top of the left. Wrap the yarn around. And you just do like this. Okay. So right needle on top to left, wrap around right needle, go through the loop, and push off. See, right on top left, wrap around right, go through the loop, and push off. And you will find that the purl stitch is more awkward than the knit stitch. It'll probably take you more time to learn the purl stitch. And usually with knitting, you can do the knit stitch faster than the purl stitch. But okay, we just finished another row, and then you turn. See? That's how you turn. And I'm going to show you how to go between the knit and the purl stitch. Why the placement, this will show you how important it is to make sure you have the placement of this yarn correctly. Because, okay, we're doing the knit stitch. The yarn's in the back. See? It's back here. Now we want to do a purl stitch. So you got to bring that yarn to the front like that. And then do the purl. Oops. Sorry, it came undone. Okay, there's the purl stitch. Now we're going back to the knit stitch. So you're going to put it in the back like this. And then you go back to the purl stitch and it goes in the front. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what is referred to as a slip stitch. You see this yarn? That's how easy it is to slip a stitch. And at this point, I can still grab it and just put it back on the needle. But sometimes when it falls off, it'll do this. And that is when a stitch has been slipped, you see? And it could just keep going down. See, it keeps going, where it goes all the way. And in a later tutorial, I'm going to show you how to fix a slip stitch. But I just wanted to show you what happens if you let that yarn slip, you see? That's why you really got to be careful with your placement. And I always recommend using end caps when you put your work down and push your yarn back. The further it is from the tip, the less likely it is to slip. So that is how you do the purl stitch and go back and forth between knit and purl.